It's awesome. We just did a giveaway.
That's what we do here.
Is that cooler than the lightning round?
Yo, pump your brakes. That's Hey guys, welcome to another edition of Cruisin with Zach. Today we have Nate Berges from Berges, Trenton Awnings. Nate, thanks for being on the show.
Thanks for having me, Zach.
So last episode we had the boys from Chico and Sons.
Great dudes.
You did the awning at Chico and Sons.
Sure did.
They went to mainland. You went to mainland. We got a whole jail thing going on right now, so I'm feeling good about the episode.
You pay the quarter, you get on the horse. It goes up and down and around, circular, circle, with the music, the flow. All good things.
Yeah, I think what we're entailing here is that South Jersey is a giant family of businesses.
That's true.
We can all help each other out.
That is true, and that's why we're doing this.
Shout out to Chico and their amazing subs.
Yeah,
coming for a cheesesteak.
Amazing awning.
I mean, we did our best with that. We actually made the original awning and then we recovered it again for Chico, so that was the more amazing part. When they got a hold of me, they said, hey, we got this green awning we need to recover. We want it to be red with our logo, and so I said, oh, that's neat. You know, back when it was dualies, we actually made that awning too.
Okay.
So we have generations of awning even on their own building.
Speaking of generations,
yes.
How long have you guys been around?
I'm the fourth generation of the company. So 1927, my great grandfather started it in Atlantic City, and he actually he came to Trenton. Everybody's going to wonder about that part,
right?
So I'll just kind of dive into it. The Trenton part comes from where he first immigrated and settled into Trenton, New Jersey. So that's where I came from. It's kind of a part of our history. It's a talking point anymore, and so we haven't just gotten rid of it just for the sake of saying, oh, you know, we're local, so let's just dump the Trenton, when there's a history to it. Maybe in time we'll kind of merge it out, but right now, you know, it kind of makes a cool talking point. Yeah, so we're 92 years into the business now. Pretty wild. It's a neat feeling to have this tangible history of our own company and feel like we're doing something, but we serve all of Atlantic and Cape May County proudly, and we have, you know, hundreds, maybe even we can just say thousands of awnings throughout this whole area, given the time we've been here, but also all the awesome customers we deal with.
It's crazy. Like, you do the whole kit and caboodle. I've been at your shop a couple times.
Sure.
You do the welding all the way to putting it up. Walk us through that process.
Yeah, something that kind of separates us. It's not a box product. Every single awning we make is custom made for that individual, whether it's for their commercial property, but mainly we do residential homes. That's our mainstay. I mean, I'd say 85, almost 90% of our work is that. We're thankful for the commercial properties we do, but what's neat is with the residential side, we actually have you kind of build a relationship, because the awning isn't just a one-year product. You actually have, you know, a 10-year product at least, if not longer, and then we can recover it all. So we start with obviously the estimate. We kind of get out there and we see what you need, and we try to make the most appropriate awning for what your desires are. You want to cover a deck, you want to cover a window, we do everything, you know, big, large, everything in between. So you start with your frame. You have to have your skeleton and your skin. The frame is made out of aluminum because of where we live, and then you have your skins that are made out of either like Sunbrella, Tempo Test, or Dixon. There's a bunch of fabrics that we use that are all, I call them just ocean grade. They're ready for this environment that we're in. And so everything's done in-house. That's one of the bigger things that I think really sets us apart, because you can't have quality control if your hands aren't on it. So we saw it the whole other way. We have our hands through every bit of the process. So we have it all the way from, you know, our own welders and cutters and everything like that, through to seamstresses and the cutting, the sewing of the fabric. We get all the raw materials and create the awning itself in-house, bring it to your house, everybody's happy.
So I would say, like, awnings, maybe a thankless job. But why do you have so much passion about what you do? Because you can see the passion in every aspect of the business, from the welding. Like, it is precise. You have whoever's doing the welding over there is doing a great job.
Yeah, Amos. Shout out to Amos.
You look at all of your trucks; they're like super clean. Yeah. Where's the passion come from?
It's a solid question. It's neat that someone like yourself, who sees many businesses, notice that. If we're not passionate about it, then it's kind of a whisper down the lane effect. So if we start with my dad and I being so excited and, you know, into the awnings that we're creating, then it's going to kind of trickle down to the guys that we have on our team. We couldn't be more thankful for the group that we have. I mean, they're amazing. Some of them even came from other places, and they just enjoy the environment that we have because we're just pumped up. I mean, even on Mondays, we're just happy to be doing what we're doing because it's fun. Like, I'll even give it in a personal way that if I could take my daughter to somewhere like Dockside Kitchen and we're eating our food, she's sitting under something that I thought of and created. And so I think that's where the passion stems from, that I can sit there and say, hey, look at this, row of places along Asbury Avenue. They're all my work. And I get to sit there and point and show it off or whatever. And it's not a prideful thing as much as we're proud. Like, I think there's a difference there.
Yeah.
And so I'm really proud of what we've done. And I'm excited to see other people also succeed, like Amos who welds or James who's putting up the, retractable awnings. They take pride in their work. And so we can only get so far. If we lack that pride or the individuality of our company, nobody else is going to be as excited as we are. So a lot of my pride is to make my dad proud, to make my grandfather proud, to actually continue something on and feel as though somehow I'm going to have an effect on it that maybe my children will be proud of. So I guess if anything, the family element definitely makes it a strong feel, just to really try to continue on a business that is, about to peak at 100 years and keep going.
What is the most gratifying part of the job, and what is the most tedious part of the job?
You're good with these questions.
Well, it's Cruisin with Zach, baby. We bring it. We bring it hot. We bring it fast.
Bringing it. So you brought that up. Good one. Most gratifying is when people do get really excited for their awnings, because what I'm actually doing is transforming your space, especially if we do a patio cover or something. Now you have an extra room on your house that you didn't even know you really owned. So now I'm actually making a space that could, in some instances, actually be larger than any room inside your home. So now I just extended this outdoor living area for your whole summer. With even my own children, they love when I put the awning up because they can hang out on the deck.
Yeah.
And so, we do everything under there. I mean, between, you can grill, you can eat your dinners, you can, just have like you can put a ball pit out for your children. I mean, you can do whatever you want. And so
the possibilities are literally endless.
Yeah, it is. It's up to you what you want to do with that space. But I am creating this, outdoor area that can be quite large at sometimes. And so that's what I love about it, is that we're actually doing something that improves your home. And in a, I don't want to get crazy and say I improve your quality of life, but who doesn't want to be outside in the summer? So getting you out of the sun rays, kind of like what's going on here. I need an awning.
Yeah, does the thing
thanks, Zach.
swing
This is perfect.
swing the visor over.
No, I can't. No, this is effective. So I obviously can't have a great conversation when the sun's in my eyes. Someone call me and fix this problem. So
okay, what's the most tedious part? There. How's that visor working?
Look,
Beautiful.
I'm already happier. This is amazing. Look, I got mobility.
You don't have the strobe from the trees coming.
I mean, I don't even have any type. I can't even give a good review of this because it's so much better. My Wednesday is just off the chain now. So obviously, shade makes everybody happy. Don't be shady, just be in the shade.
That could be on your T-shirt.
Yeah. Well, how weird would that be if I came up for an estimate and it says I'm shady?
Not good.
Yeah.
Or throwing shade.
I can throw shade.
Okay.
Everybody throws shade.
Everybody throws the shade. Most tedious part.
Most tedious part? Getting the accurate measurements. Because we have a pretty amazing track record at this point. Even saying it, I'm not going to jinx it. You measure twice, if not a job that I just did. I measured it 5 times. Like Dad and I went back out just because there was this really intricate part of the house. The house itself was curved and angled, and there's multiple angles, so it was compounded. And I'd rather go there and measure that, multiple times, spend an hour, 2 hours on the house measuring it to get it accurate than to make it twice.
Yeah.
Because obviously spending a little time up front is going to save it on the back end. So the most tedious part is actually getting the measurements, if I had decided. Yeah.
You know what time it is?
What time?
Time for the lightning round.
What?
Yep. So I'm going to answer, or you're going to answer. I'm going to ask you a couple questions, answer them as quickly as possible. All right?
Go.
If you were in a food eating contest and you can eat one food and win, what would it be?
Wings.
Okay. If you could choose anyone to play you in a movie, who would it be?
Oh, Matt McConaughey.
I could see it. And if you
All
could
right,
have,
all right.
all right. And if you could go back in time and tell you something when you were 16, what would you tell yourself?
Slow down, be patient.
Yeah, I got that. So
We just smashed the lightning round.
just like I think that was the quickest lightning round we've ever had. But
Put lightning in the round itself.
lightning in a bottle.
Yeah.
So Nate Berges, Trenton Awnings. Where can we find you?
All social outlets. You could do Facebook and Instagram are my main two. So at Berges Awning, can't miss us there. And then BurgessAwning.com. I took the Trenton out. I know I spoke about it, but I took it out because it's a lot easier to type that than 26 or whatever letters to get yourself through Berges Trenton Awning Incorporated. Whoa, big stuff. Truncate, Berges Awning. Just make it nice and tight. And find us, follow us. Hey, we have 1,000 followers coming up on Instagram. We're at 996.
Oh my gosh! Follow now. You could be number 1,000 and get a hat.
Yeah, and a free estimate. Nah, that's lame. You could. That's obviously a win for both of us because, look, my visor's still working. That's kind of like an awning. It doesn't stop working.
Listen, I want to take my eyes off the road, but I think there is a Berges Trenton hat back there. I think, is it on the cow print car seat? There it is. You get the hat if you're lucky number 1,000.
1,000 gets it.
You heard it here.
Yeah. That's awesome. We just did a giveaway.
That's what we do here.
Is that cooler than the lightning round?
Yo, pump your brakes. That's. I don't think anything's cooler than the lightning round.
No. Well, the Moo car seat.
Yeah, we had to take it out for the DeChico brothers.
Well.
But like I said, we're accommodating. You're accommodating.
Yeah.
It's all about
Wasn't it
local
Mike sitting in the
business.
back seat?
Yeah, it
He
was.
could have used it.
He couldn't squeeze his cheeks in that baby seat.
Shout out to Mike and no baby seats.
What's going on? But you can check out Nate Berges
Yes.
Trenton Awnings everywhere. If you look around at an awesome awning, they probably did it. Nate, my man.
Zach, thank you.
Thanks so much.
Yeah.
Thanks a lot, guys.
See ya.